Well, I enjoy the companionship of fellow performers, singers, actors, and so forth. And I have been in the theater for 70 years. I started when I was 10 years old, being on the Children's Hour, way back when. And I've been singing ever since.
I've been in the theater. I was, as a child, sang on the radio and in college, and did some shows upstate New York. And when I came to Florida, did community theater, and then became part of the Township here. And I enjoy it. I love it. It's great. It's a workshop. It's being with people. It's entertaining. It's something I love to do, and we're all a great cohesive bunch here, and we all love and participate in the theater, and that's why I'm here.
Entertain him, and he'll have a real good time. Yes, sir, he'll have a real good time.
In order to put a production together, first you have to decide what kind of production you want to do. Do you want to do a musical? Do you want to do a comedy? Do you want to do a bunch of little skits? And then you have to decide who's eligible and who could do this. Because we have a limited amount of people. We only have 45 people. And most of the people are not really young people, which we would love to have more young people. So that we have to gear what we're doing, the play or the music has to be geared to the people more in the, say, 50-plus age group. We do have one or two younger people. So that's number one. Then you have to make sure you have a venue to do it in, a date to do it in, that we have to clear. And then you have to get, of course, we have to work on the script. Then we have to work on the lyrics. Then we have to find the right people to do the right thing. Then we have to work on the tickets, getting the tickets printed, making sure they're sold. We have to have publicity people to publicize what we're going to do. We have to get a musical conductor. We have to get a videographer. We have to push the show. So there's a lot of work to do, and this doesn't only involve being on stage. It involves all these other aspects of theater, and that's the kind of people we need. People who are interested in doing that. We need publicity, which is number one usually. After we decide what we're going to do, we have the people to do it, and of course it involves rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. And every time you think you're ahead, you fall 2 steps behind, and you got to start again. But it's something that we all love to do, and we don't get frustrated doing it because it's just a love that we all have here.
Well, I started playing with bands in 1931. That takes me back a little bit. I played most of what they call the Catskills or the Jewish Alps, or whatever you want to call it. And then I went on to, after World War II, with bands and with playing parties, weddings and stuff and such, doing shows.
But one thing that we need are people who are stage managers backstage, people who are familiar with videographing, people who are familiar with sound and that kind of thing, and from the booth in the back. That we don't have. We have professional people here, and when we put on our show every year, we do use the professional sound people and the professional lighting people. But that would be great if we could find people who could do that, and they would be part of our group, of course.